everybody, we're about to start the show, and this is where I want you to hit the share button. Let's see here. We've got 1 minute till showtime. My guys are setting up the stage right now, the studio. This is where you go ahead and hit the share button because we got 50 seconds to showtime. I'll count us in. 46, 45, 44, 43. Give me, help me. Thank you, Marcus Stamos. Mic check, very good. 39, 30. I need residual checks. 36. Thank you. 34, 33. Give me the air horn. Thank you. 30. Thank you. I always need my drink. 28. 25 seconds. Yes, thank you. Troll Patrol. I need the laptop. There we go. Perfect. 20, 19. Yes, don't forget to hit the share button. This is my share wig. Thank you for that. Thank you, Elliot. We got 12 seconds. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. New shirt. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Live from Hickory. It's country-ish. Alan!
Just a country boy, and he's making it good. He was Shaw's underdog, dressed in overalls, living next to the wood. He liked to eat the sushi, but he don't even fish. Not so much a country boy, it's more like he's country-ish. Moved out of Hickory and headed for Southern Cal. Wound up in TV and film, making Popsicle proud. Now this country boy is back with his family. Got himself a podcast, he knows it'll last, cause he's in Hickory.
That's right. I am from Hickory, and I'm happy about it. I hope you're happy. I really do, no matter where you are. And if you're not, won't you let me work on that for you for the next hour or so? You know what I'm saying? Let's turn the frown upside down, okay? What up, bumpkins? You're about to watch and or listen to episode 113 of Country-ish. It is Tuesday, January 25th, 2020, and we have a grizzly, sunshiny show for you today. We got Kid Rock in the Best Trend segment. We're going to talk about him and his new song that he dropped. It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia star and friend of mine from Into the Storm. My old buddy Kyle Davis is going to zoom into the show. We're going to talk to him. Also, more residual checks. I'm giving money away. Somebody's going to win one of my residual checks tonight. Will it be you? Stick around and find out. Also, intern Isaiah with another review of And Just Like That on HBO. And in small town news, a Florida man beats off a bear. Well, with his fist. Well, is a fight. Uses bare hands. You know what I'm saying. Stick around and find out. It's going to be a great show. But we're live right now on Facebook and YouTube. And, we want you to leave comments. And we want you to hit the share button, obviously. And I got two interns sitting over here checking your comments. Look at here. Look at them. We got Elliot the intern and intern Isaiah sitting right there. One of them's doing Facebook. One of them's doing YouTube. Leave a comment. In fact, I'll ask you a question. Have you ever had to fight off a wild animal? You ever had to do that? I want to know about it. Leave it in the comments section. And if it's good, if I got time and these guys can keep up with it, I'll read your comment. And if I don't get to it, maybe I'll do it next week because that's what I do. In fact, I'll read some comments from last week so you know I'm honest about this, okay? Here's some comments from last week. Benjamin Huffman, he said, I got all of my suspenders from my great-grandfather when he died a few years ago. Yeah, I don't know how we got on the subject. Oh, yeah, I was asking people if they collect stuff.
Yeah, and then you said you had Morgan Mindy suspenders.
Yeah, so he's got Benjamin Huffman. There you go. There's your shout-out. Bob Haynes, he says, I'm looking forward to the After Dark. I love this show as is, but I also like the idea of a more Comedy Central non-censored version. That's right. If you don't know what Bob Haynes is talking about, this is a good time for me to remind you. We have a Patreon page, and we're doing a new deal. If you become a Patreon supporter at the $5 level or up, you get to be a part of, you get exclusive access to a show that we're doing just for Patreon supporters. You know, Country-ish After Dark. We're going to get a little crank, a little crunk, a little crazy, right? We're going to have some drinks. Well, it might be rated R. And we'll talk to you guys live, right? But just for people who are the Patreon supporters. So thank you, Bob Haynes. Looking forward to it as well. We're going to do that February 8th. February 8th will be the first time we do Country-ish After Dark. So you have time. Go ahead and go to countryish.com, click on support, be a supporter, and you get to see how crazy we get. Roseanne Henshaw, I spit on this microphone. Roseanne Henshaw said, Isaiah, please talk into the mic. You keep fading out. Look how far you're sitting back over there. Look, see how far you. Yeah, now now say something.
What's up?
That's it. That's where you need to be. That goes for you too, Elliot. All right.
Yes, sir.
When you talk, I haven't introduced. Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm not. I got to get used to this. We got 3 interns actually. We got the 2 over here doing the comments. Over here, also on his laptop, Sergeant Have a Ball. And what he does, basically, he's a corrector. Like, if I do something, if I say something that's not true, he's fact-checking stuff. He's looking up facts.
Keeps me busy.
Doing research. See, right there, didn't hear you.
Keeps me busy.
You got to leave that microphone. He's also got some alcohol right in front of him. We're going to get to that in a minute. But he's my runner. If I need something, he runs the residual checks in there, Alan. We'll get into it later. Also, another comment from Jimmy Benson. He said, my carpet looks like a Vienna sausage laying on a tennis ball. How great is that? I don't want that visual in my head, but it's a good visual. That's really good. We were talking about, does the carpet match the drapes? Basically, Jimmy just admitted to having a tiny, tiny penis. I like your honesty, Jimmy. I like you more now as a human being. So thank you for your comments. Leave a comment. Did you have to fight off an animal? Let me know. All right. Also, while I'm talking about it, I might as well do it right now. We got, finally, we have a brand new Apple Podcast review. Thank you. So here's another thing you could do. If you don't have any money, if you're like, well, John, I can't be a Patreon supporter. I got no money. Well, but you still want to help. You can go to Apple Podcast, write us a nice review, give us 5 stars, and I will read it on the show and give you a shout out. And here's proof. Here's a new one we got from a guy named, what's his name? Big Island Nick. He gave us 5 stars. He says, keep it up. Awesome show. Absolutely hilarious segments. Keep it up. From a Hawaiian country boy. Nick from the Big Island of Hawaii. Oh, mahalo. Mahalo, Big Island Nick. I appreciate you. All right. So there you go. Also, we say at the beginning of the show, hit the share button, and that helps too. There's a little arrow at the bottom of the screen. Whether you're watching Facebook or YouTube, they look different, but it's an arrow, and it's pointing to the right. If at some point during this show you click on that and you share this with other people, that is how we will grow. It's like a pyramid thing, see? So do that. And I don't know, should I do it, Alan?
It's totally up to you,
Yeah,
man.
see-
Totally up to you.
All right, I'll do it.
You're doing it?
Someone mentioned last week that what happened to the share stare. That I'm on the fence about doing it, but I'm going to do it right now. Look,
You
I
are
know-
too good to your audience, Mr. Reed.
Here's the deal. Some of you are like, well, John, if I hit the share button now, I'm going to miss a funny thing that you do with your face, and I don't want to miss anything. So I've come up with this thing called the share stare. I'm going to look right down the camera, and this way, you won't miss anything. There's nothing to look at here. Go ahead and hit the share button while I give you the share stare. You know what I'm saying? Do you believe in sharing the love? I can feel something on top of me head. It's a dumb wiggus, it's not enough. Well, share stare. Hope you're happy. I hope you hit the share button. Look at what I'm doing, man. Appreciate you for doing it. If you didn't do it, I know you'll get around to it. I trust you. All righty. Good Lord, I got a lot to do here. I got to plug some tour dates real quick. Coming up this weekend, this Friday night, I'm going to be in Walhalla, South Carolina. Walhalla, South Carolina with Reno Collier at the Walhalla Performing Arts Center. Reep in Reno. Then on Saturday, the 29th, I'm going to be next door in Shelby. Shelby coming around the mountain. Shelby. Me and Reno Collier doing a show at the Don Gibson Theater. Get your tickets at countryish.com. Click on tour dates. All right, now, finally, let me get to the man sitting across the table. Thank you for 12 minutes in. He said a damn word.
Ain't said a damn
And I
word.
appreciate it because I have to give you your proper introductions.
Yep.
This is one of my good friends. I've known him my whole life. All right. Very tall guy. Comes in around 6 feet, 37 inches. I do that math. Played a little b-ball back in the day. I'm talking Kelly Tripucka years. Some people call him the fly swatter. Some people call him the southeastern man of mystery. I like to call him Sebastian. How are you?
Fantastic, brother. Fantastic.
Good to see you as usual.
Gosh.
Hope you're doing well. Did you have a good weekend?
Been snowed in.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's been a minute since I talked to you. 2 weeks ago. Yeah, we had some snow. I thought I was going to, I got snowed in Omaha.
Omaha.
But this time, I was supposed to be doing a gig in Washington, D.C. that got canceled again.
17 times that's been
I
canceled.
feel like it might be that number.
I've been wanting to go to Washington, D.C.
Yeah. They
It's monumental.
rescheduled it. Yes, it is monumental. It's capital. It's a big deal. It's the District of
I
Columbia.
think Biden wants you to come.
I don't think anybody wants me to go. Well, this time they said they rescheduled it because of COVID, the Omicron,
Omicron.
which probably started in Omaha.
Yeah.
But they're going to reschedule. Apparently, all the staff called in sick. And so I'm sorry if you have tickets to Washington, D.C. That got rescheduled for September. That date is also at countryish.com. Click on the tour date. I apologize if that happened. But you know what? What did happen was the best playoff football I've ever seen, a whole weekend of it. All 4 games.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Right? 49ers beating Aaron Rodgers in Green Bay. Last-minute field goal. Oh, Isaiah is not happy about that. So that was a great game. Then you had the Bengals beating somebody. Who did they beat? I forgot.
Titans.
Yep.
No, it wasn't the Titans. Did they beat the Titans?
Yeah, they beat the Titans.
No, because that's I don't remember. Are we sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me Google it.
That was a great game. And then you had Brady, right, losing to the Rams. But he came back to almost. I mean, he tied the ball game at the end, and I thought that was going to be. And then, of course, the big one, Chiefs and Bills. Oh my gosh, I was heartbroken for the Bills. I'm happy for the Chiefs, but man, what a game! That might be one of the best games I've ever seen in my life. And I was live tweeting this whole time. I had a good time doing that. If you follow me on Twitter, you know what I mean. It was like anything that happened, I would put a tweet out and hashtag all that stuff. But we had amazing football. Who do you want to see in the Super Bowl? Who do you want? Now you got 4 teams left.
I got Kansas City.
Kansas City.
We've got San Francisco.
You got Kansas City, San Francisco, the Bengals, and who am I forgetting?
The Rams.
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 Definitely want to see Joe Burrow. And the
Bengals.
Cincinnati Bengals.
That was another thing. Some people say Bengals
Yeah.
because, the band, the Bengals.
Yeah.
It's Bengals. But I hear people say Bengals all the time.
Yeah.
Anyway, both are acceptable, I guess.
So we'll take the Bengals.
You want the Bengals versus
against the
49ers or
I kind of want the 49ers because of Jimmy Garoppolo has been.
yeah, close enough.
They want him out so bad.
Yeah.
But they can't get rid of him because he keeps winning.
Yeah, I like him. It's
It's
hard
just
for me to
so
root for that
good-looking,
city, though.
So good-looking.
It's hard for me to root for San Francisco or any Los. I can't root for the California teams.
That's true.
But I would like to see a rematch of the Bengals versus the 49ers. Remember that? That was a Super Bowl like in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Icky Shuffle. Remember that?
Boomer Esiason.
Boomer Esiason, Joe Montana. Of course, they won, but it was a close game. It was like a 4-point ball game. So I'd like to see a rematch of that and then see the Bengals win. So I'd like to see the Bengals win the Super Bowl. That's what I'm rooting for. Although I am going to Kansas City, so I'm rooting for you guys. That was a great. Oh, also, while I'm thinking about it, we have a winner, and you don't have a dog in this fight, buddy.
don't have a dog
and
in
there are
the
people
fight.
upset, mad at you.
Yeah.
Somehow you skirted the Dude War, the sexy photo contest that we had. You're not in it, and that was only because you weren't available. You
weren't available. I wasn't available, but there's word on the street that they could get some pics if they joined the $4.99 Patreon.
Yeah.
After dark.
After
You
dark,
will get some
we'll
pics.
get him down to skivvies.
We'll do this thing with
He said
very little on.
that's right.
That's what we're doing.
Okay, so there you heard it. You heard it. You want to see this tall drink of water, half naked? Be a Patreon supporter. But look, we finally have a winner between
the
the four
winner?
of us, and I'll just announce it right now. Alan, why don't you just put up? There it is.
Oh,
The people have spoken.
yeah.
This is the one that everyone, well, the majority of the people chose this one to be the page 3 beauty on the Focus. Now, I know. Isaiah, what was the order? Who came in first, second, third, fourth? Give me the rundown.
You came in first. Mark Hunt came in second. And then Mark Ball came in third. And then I came in fourth.
It's always fun to beat Mark Hunt.
I was
isn't it?
hoping he'd come in last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I
I'm
thought you
more
were talking about me
disappointed.
at first. I was about to say you turd.
What's that? No, Mark Hunt, I want last. I wanted Sergeant Haverball to win. I was rooting for him. I liked the what would we call it? Daisy what?
Yeah. God, what was
Daisy
it?
Crockett.
Daisy Crockett. But I didn't even really notice till right now. These are these Tonto boots? What?
I got those
what
in
is that?
Cherokee.
I thought they were.
Yeah.
They were definitely Indian boots.
I got that when I did a gig in
Womong.
Cherokee, and I thought, like, man, that was a good crowd. They paid me a lot of money. I'm going to give back to the tribe.
Yeah.
Buy something at the store, and
Yeah.
then I did, and I found out there was it's made in India.
This is the first time you've worn them.
That's probably the second time I've worn
Okay.
them. Yeah, I gave them to Mark to take to the camping trip. I don't know if he wore them, but those are hard to get on and off, dude. That's that is an ordeal. So, but I like the way they look.
Yeah,
Anyway,
sexy.
the people have spoken,
Yeah.
and now here's what you got to do. All right, all of that voting process has led us to this moment. Now, what you got to do is go to Country-ish podcast fan page on Facebook. Okay, D. Allen Jackson. I don't know. We didn't discuss this, but can we show people what it looks like?
Sure.
Is it too? Are you too busy? It's okay. Just in case you're watching this somewhere else, like on YouTube, or if you're watching this from my page, what you need to do is go to the Country-ish Facebook fan page. Okay, and Alan's pulling it up. He's going to show you what it looks like. Okay, that's it right there. It's always open, baby. So go to that fan page. Make sure you like it. And what I want you to do is take that image, and I'll have this up by tomorrow, okay? Take that image and then email it, and I'll put this on that page. Email it to the Focus, and I'll even put like a text of what to copy and paste. You don't even have to come up with your own words. I'll have some text for you to copy and paste, put in your email. Send that picture, the one that people voted, number 1. And say, I vote this picture for a page 3 beauty in the Focus, and we'll see if we can flood their inbox with the same picture over and over again. Yes, Isaiah.
I think it was rigged. Just saying.
I'm telling you, I wasn't voting for me. Why would I rig it out if I didn't want to win? I wanted Sergeant Havelball to win.
So maybe we should maybe we should print this picture off
Yeah.
and then sneak up there one night on their office and just paste it on the front windows all over.
Yeah. I like that.
Just to kind of
Just to seal the deal.
seal it.
Like this is we're
This
serious.
is it. Now, I mean, we're here to play. We're
Like
here.
we know you got it in your inbox, and guess
Don't
what?
ignore it.
It's on your windows.
Now
too.
it's on your windows too.
I like it.
Can we do it? Can we
Hey,
film it?
what if we? Hey, no joke. What if this is a billboard in Hickory?
Hey,
Oh, nice.
Joe, there is a billboard, a digital billboard in Newton right now.
Digital billboard.
It says "Free Joe Exotic." So I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
we could,
seen this?
you seen it?
Yes.
Yes.
Who's behind this?
I don't know, but they're paying a bunch of money. But I'm sure we could get enough support to put this.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, so now
now
not
this
only
could cause wrecks, though. I'm nervous about this causing wrecks.
yeah.
So we have to have a disclaimer: not responsible for any auto accidents
Yeah.
due to this picture.
accidentes.
Hey, but
Call.
that could be the next sponsor because underneath we're going to have some insurance company.
Yeah,
Right.
We get a lawyer. We get a lawyer to sponsor this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Accidents
Joe,
happen.
what's his name?
Are you in pain? Called Stan. What is that?
DeMayo.
Yeah,
Office
Michael Mayo.
But look, new goal, not just the focus. Page 3. I want to be on a billboard. So Alan, we'll talk about that later. I think that's a good idea.
I'll add that to my to-do list.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But that, I know that's like a very long list, but
No, it's good.
all right, let's move on to our next segment. Actually, our first segment of the show. What I do here is I go to Twitter, click on your hashtag. I find what it is you're talking about, and then we talk about it right here. It's how you know we're current. We're in the know. We're keeping up with what is going on, the Joneses and whatnot. It is a segment that I like to call, Ooh, it's the best trends. Here's what you're talking about. All right, dude. Hashtag Meatloaf. R.I.P. Meatloaf. Died not long ago. I forgot how old he was. Probably 68 or something.
75.
75. I was very close. Yeah. A lot of people don't know his age because he didn't really reveal it like Elliot over here doesn't like for people to know how old he is. But, I dig me some Meatloaf. I liked, of course, and I would do anything for love. I'd walk right through hell and back. Right? You like that? Yeah.
I like the older stuff
that's
better.
me. Did you like Meatloaf, Isaiah?
I like Meatloaf, but I didn't like that version.
That was pretty good. Give me that damn thing. Take that from him.
I'm having
You're
fun
being
with
too
that.
negative.
I wonder what that one thing was that I always wondered what that one thing was that he wouldn't do.
Yeah, he said,
Yeah.
I will do anything for love, but I
I won't do that.
And now we'll never know.
He says it at the beginning of the song.
We had that
I
conversation.
think it's anal.
Is it?
He won't.
No,
do
I don't believe it
He
is.
won't do. He'll do
He won't
anything
receive
else.
it.
He won't, but he'll give it.
Yeah, he's very specific. He's like, I won't do that.
Yeah.
I'll do anything.
I
doing anal.
always thought he wouldn't eat meatloaf because that would be like a carnal. I mean, you're eating your own like what do you call them? People eat their
Cannibal.
cannibals. It'd be like a cannibal
Yeah.
if you're meatloaf and you're eating meatloaf.
Right. Maybe that's why he was singing, I would do anything for loaf.
Loaf.
Yeah.
He was actually a vegan.
Of course he was.
Buzzkill.
That was
I'm
later
gonna
on.
nickname
Later
you
on, right, yes.
Buzzkill. from now.
Sorry.
Sticking the mud Stamos
Oh,
over here.
yeah, right.
Yeah,
he was a
we're-
vegan?
Yes, sir.
That's hilarious.
There at the end for the last several years.
That didn't work out.
Didn't
too well.
work out. That's why I'm eating them.
How did he pass away? Do we know how he died? Did they say? Have they said that yet? Does anybody know?
do not
Google
know.
it.
No, sir.
Sergeant Havelball. I want to know how he died.
While I'm looking at that real quick, the correction, it was 74. He was going to turn 75 this year.
Okay, well,
He was close.
either way, it's sad because I liked him and he was a crazy dude. He was crazy. If you want to know how crazy, I didn't know how crazy he was until I watched. God, what was it? Celebrity Road Rules or something like that. It was. No, it was the Trump show.
The
What was
Apprentice.
that?
Celebrity Apprentice.
Apprentice.
I didn't know
He was on a season with Gary Busey.
Oh, well, that was pot and kettle.
And you're like, which is crazier? Busey was a little crazier. I think Busey was crazier, but he had a temper. And there was an episode where he went off on Gary Busey. It was like I thought he was going to rip his head off, and Busey was just sitting there taking it. Didn't know how to process that information. But did you find out anything?
Yeah, it was complications of COVID. He passed away in Nashville.
Nashville. Okay. Well, R.I.P. Meatloaf. What's some of your fondest memories of Meatloaf, Elliot?
When I was a kid, I would go and lived in Ohio. I would go to this department store called Hills, and I would just stare at the Bat Out of Hell picture for as long as my parents would leave me there. The poster for it, I just
like looking at it.
Exactly.
What about the music?
Oh, I love the music.
Oh, yeah.
You took the words right out of my mouth. Yes, absolutely.
Also, Louis Anderson passed away.
I love Louis Anderson.
So my buddy Kyle Davis, who's going to zoom in here in a minute, got some great Louis Anderson stories because he was good friends with him. And we're going to get into those in a minute. So stay tuned for that. Also, don't forget residual checks. Someone is winning money in a great small town news story coming up. But also hashtag Kid Rock, baby. Kid Rock is back in the news. Yes, Kid Rock releases a new single all about the Biden administration and COVID-19 policies. And I didn't, what I honestly this just happened. All right, it is 8:27 p.m., 25th of January. I come in here, I start doing a little show prep. I kind of wait to the last minute to see what is actually trending, and this just popped up. And I only found out, not only did I do that, but there's another guy on Twitter, some dude I don't know, but he's got 250,000 followers. This guy named Tony Poznansky. I don't know him. I don't know what he does, but he's got a lot of followers. He's verified. And he said, Kid Rock has a new song out, and you can hear it when he performs at the grand opening of Just Breaks in Hickory, North Carolina. He will also be selling cassettes out of his mom's car after the performance.
What?
I don't know who this dude is. I don't know why he's throwing Hickory, North Carolina in the mix.
Just Breaks went out of business, bro, like 15 years ago.
Did we ever have a Just Breaks?
Yeah, Just Breaks. You
okay.
can only get breaks, but they broke down, I think.
They broke, huh? They worked too good.
They were.
They just broke themselves.
Just broke themselves.
Yeah, so I'm like, what's he talking about? And then I looked up, I saw Kid Rock was trending. I'm like, oh, snap. So he has a new song out, like I said, all about it. And I can't play it on here. Number one, I don't own it. We'll get flagged for copyright stuff. But if you play a little bit of it, the Alan Jackson, while I talk over it and give you the lyrics, okay? Here's the lyrics of the new song. It's called We the People. It says, we the people, in all we do, reserve the right to scream F you. You wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation's mentally ill. Man, F Fauci. He's going for it, man. He is going all out. He goes, but COVID's near. It's coming to town. We got to act quick, shut our borders down. Joe Biden does, the media embraces. Big Don does it, and they call him a racist. Man, he's spitting rhymes. He goes, we the people, and then there's a chant where it goes, let's go, Brandon. So that's in the song. He goes, F Facebook, F Twitter too, and the mainstream media, F you too. He said two twice. We the people. Inflation's up like the minimum wage, so it's all the same. It ain't no damn thing changed. You piece of S. I don't see color. Black lives matter. No S, mother trucker. So I had to clean it up.
Yeah.
I like that sentiment, though. It's like, of course Black lives matter. We know this. He goes, but we got to keep fighting for the right to be free, and every human being doesn't have right to agree. We all bleed red, brother, listen to me. It's time for love and unity. He goes on to FCNN, FTMZ. I mean, he's going for it. Kid Rock is being Kid Rock, and it's out there, and he's stirring the pot.
He's stirring.
As Kid Rock is this pot stirring right about now. So you're not going to hear this on the radio anytime.
No.
I don't think they're going to
It's
play
not going to be on
the radio.
iHeartRadio? No.
Oh, well, it could be on iHeartRadio. But we don't know. But I like how he's incorporating the Let's Go Brandon in this. So I want to know what you guys think of this. What are your thoughts? Because Kid Rock is Divisive or divisive?
I think he's.
How do you pronounce that word?
Divisive.
The Alan Jackson. Is it divisive or divisive?
I'm pretty sure it's divisive.
It is,
Yeah, I've
because
heard
it means
divisive
Yeah.
before.
to
Yeah.
divide.
Maybe we
So
should-
Yeah,
divisive.
it's divisive.
Long
He
eye,
is
yes.
divisive.
Right.
So there are people who are like making fun of Kid Rock, like this dude
Yeah.
who was making fun of Kid Rock for performing at a Just Breaks. And there are people like, well, yeah, I agree with everything he says in this song. So, but I want to know how you feel. You know what I'm saying?
Did you tweet back that guy and tell him Kid Rock could play at the Monarchy anytime in Hickory he wanted to?
I replied back to him.
Did you?
I said, ha ha ha, that's right, and I'm opening for him. January 27th. Get tickets at jonreep.com. So I'm hoping that people see that and think, what? And it's at Shelby.
Yeah.
Because I'll be in Shelby. It's close to Hickory. So maybe I'll get a ticket or two to sell out of this. Anyway, yeah. You know, and for the record, in case you're curious, I've been vaccinated. You know, you have the right to do what you want, your body. I'm cool with all that. But in case you're wondering, should I go to a Jon Reep show? Is it safe? I've been vaccinated. I've been boosted. I drink Lysol and Windex before I go on stage. I take a rapid test, and then I reveal I have COVID for the 8th time. But I do all I can to let you know you're acceptable to come to my show. However you fall on the spectrum of all of that. Yes, Elliot, your hand is raised.
Do you ever drink any Eco Sand though?
Oh yeah, no, put that on the list. I got to
Okay.
get me some Eco Sand.
Will do. Yes,
Yeah, apparently I got to go to Cracker Barrel.
Yes, sir.
Get me some Eco Sand, then go to the Just Breaks. All right. So let me know what you think. That's what's trending. Also, it's National Florida Day, dude. Did you know that? I mean,
didn't-
you're a Florida guy.
I did not even know. I didn't get the text message from Florida.
January
as a resident.
25th, National Florida Day. I don't know what that means, but you know, that's the Sunshine State. I guess that's when it became part of America. So happy National Florida Day to you. It's also National Plan for a Vacation Day. It's National Opposite Day,
Ooh, I like this.
or is it? I don't know. I don't know what that means. Why is there a National Opposite Day? I'm opposed. I am opposed to Opposite Day.
Are you?
Or am I? Maybe I'm saying the opposite of what I think. It's National Opposite Day. That's dumb. Also, National Irish Coffee Day.
Ooh, now we're talking.
So you see this coffee mug sitting right here? Got me some Irish coffee. You got some Irish
I got some Irish
coffee. Mark Havaball brought us all the goodies to make an Irish coffee. Now, what's in this? And speak into the microphone, please.
Okay, normally there's 4 ingredients, but with this one it's only 3. So it's hot coffee, Irish whiskey, which we got the Jamesons right here,
Okay.
and then I end up using Irish cream.
Yeah.
The other ingredient would be sugar, whether it's brown sugar or regular sugar. But because the Irish cream is set up where it's so sweet, I just use that rather than put the additional sugar in there.
Well, thank you. I haven't tasted any of this yet, and I appreciate you making it. Sergeant Have a Ball. Cheers to you guys. Happy National Irish Coffee Day, wherever you are. Let me get a sip.
It's pretty good.
Prost.
Pretty good.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You put a lot of that Jameson in there. It's stout, dude. That just burned off all my alveoli, or whatever that's called. The little hairs in your throat. Gone.
Gone.
Oh, speaking of hair gone, got my hair cut.
I know,
You didn't say
yeah.
anything.
I noticed it earlier. Like I didn't know if
You
I
don't
was
notice
supposed
me.
to.
It's okay.
Sometimes I miss it.
Well, I'm a little hurt
I know.
that you didn't comment on my appearance, but also that could be body shaming. You didn't know how I would take
I
it.
know. I didn't want to say, "Hey, are you losing it, or did you get it cut?"
Right. So thank you.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
I love it, dude.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
It's, you know,
silky.
I
smooth.
like having long mullet type hair. But
Sometimes.
it's also like I'm
It's so
almost
much
50,
upkeep,
and I
too.
wake up and I look in the mirror and I see this hair going everywhere. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
And you're making some of your friends feel bad
Oh, that's
who've
true.
lost a lot of their hair.
Yeah.
That's what I feel bad about.
You mean Jason Reep?
Yeah, you're like your brother.
My brother. All right. Well, happy National All That Crap Day. All right. Let's move on to the next segment. I got a little intern sitting over here who's been a little turd today. He's a drizzling turd.
In
What
the
do you call
punch
it?
bowl.
In the punch
In the
bowl.
punch bowl. His name is Isaiah. He's 20 years old, and he works at Lowe's. He's I don't know what you do over there. Are you bagging stuff? Are you stocking stuff? What are you doing at
I
Lowe's?
stock stuff.
You stock stuff. And also, what I thought I'd make him do is watch And Just Like That on HBO. Something that he would not watch. This lovely, sweet little baby-faced 20-year-old millennial. That's what I like to call him. He's not a millennial. He's like a redneck millennial. Maybe you might even be that. You might be Gen Z.
Yeah, I think I'm Gen
Gen Z Dixie.
Well, what is
That's what you are. Whatever you are.
Dixie.
Gen Z Dixie. So anyway, I make him watch And Just Like That on HBO, and he gives us a little book report. Let's check this out. The Alan Jackson. I think we have an open. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is nuts. I gotta think of something. You gotta start coming up with something.
Yeah, I have to start.
Because I don't want to have to fill in for you. I know you're doing the book report, but also think of that. All right. All right, Isaiah, what you got for me today?
So I watched episode 6 of Sex and Just Like That.
Sex in the City. Sex. Yeah, I got you.
And just like that, I would rather watch Kota Ibushi wrestle a sex doll than 40 minutes of this nonsense. Now, for those
Wait,
of
time
you,
out. I need the reference.
yeah, well, I was going to explain it. So for those of you that didn't get the Kota Ibushi reference, this guy is a terrible wrestler from Japan, and this idiot actually wrestled a daggum sex doll.
Oh,
Like, look it up on YouTube. It's awful, and it has like 1 million views.
Did the sex doll win?
No, Kota won.
Was it a blowout? I'd like to see that. Yeah, look that one up. Mark Havaball, look up that video he's talking about, and then send that to me in an email. All right, continue.
Oh, it's funny.
All right.
Anyway, the first 5 minutes of the show was terrible and boring. It wasn't even worth putting pen to paper. Mm-hmm. It took Carrie 3 whole months to find an apartment, and she doesn't even like the apartment. So not only is this woman crazy for living in New York City, but she is also extremely picky.
Yeah.
That's a female
thing.
Yeah. Sorry, ladies.
I will educate
you
you
are.
on that.
Everything's got to be perfect. Go ahead.
So every time I watch this episode, every time I watch an episode of this, I'm reminded of why I never want to visit NYC. Okay. It's a shit stain on the map. I'd rather visit Hurley, Virginia than this hellhole.
Okay.
On the bright side, 7 minutes in, we see the drizzling turd in the punch bowl, Miranda, and this citified yuppie is walking in the park with her professor. Nia Wallace is her name. But anyway, Nia and Miranda are walking in the park.
Nia?
Nia, N-Y-A.
N-Y-A. Did you hear Naya?
Naya.
I heard Naya.
Naya.
I heard like the number 9.
Naya.
Yeah. Go ahead. Naya and
Miranda are walking in the park, sipping their coffee, and Nia says, I'm spearheading a home for displaced women and children. And I love this part.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Surprise, surprise. But, I mean, this woman is doing a good deed for her community. So at this moment, I decided to do 2 things. Mm-hmm. First thing is that I decided to give this episode a 3 out of 4, regardless of what else happens.
Oh. Well, this is the highest score ever by intern Isaiah. Okay, keep going. I'm intrigued.
And then the second thing is that I decided to create another list. Uh-huh. And I'm going to call this list the I kind of like these people list.
Right. Okay, so this is your first time tuning in. Isaiah, on his own, created a hate list. And he started writing things down that he hates about the show. Characters, things. Oh. And I'm like, he wrote down the same name 3 times. Anyway, that one was puzzling. And now he's come up with a I kind of like these people list. And I can see the list. We've got Naya, but you pronounce it Nah. And then we have Steve, which is Miranda's husband.
Yeah, he's the one that I believe it was in the 3rd episode. Miranda was like fixing these healthy sundaes, and she's like, "Do you want chia seeds on your sundae?" And Steve was like, "Chia seeds are bullshit. I don't want that."
Yeah.
So that's why I put him down.
Okay.
Because I liked him saying
because you don't
that.
like chia seeds.
Right.
Okay.
And I've never had a chia seed, but I can already tell they're awful.
I may have had one before. I don't know. No big deal. But
anyway, kudos to Naya.
I like that you have a new list. Okay.
And then flash forward to around 17 minutes into the show.
Wait,
We
time out. I picked up on it too. It's not the first time he said that.
Is that intentional?
I like it.
I like it.
Here's
too.
what I love about it. Okay. He said flash forward. Now, what you would typically do is fast forward,
yeah.
or have a flashback.
Yeah.
He has combined a flashback
And
with the fast
forward.
forward and has come up with flash forward. I love it.
It could be a
I don't know
super.
how you do that.
Maybe we could make a superhero out of this guy. Flash forward.
Flash forward.
He's coming. He's coming, or he's going
You
to.
don't know. Either way,
He's
it's
coming,
really
or he's going to a town near you.
flash forward. He saved every one of us. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry.
That's awesome. Flash forward.
17 minutes into the show, we see Naya and her husband, Andre, and they're having dinner with this couple. And Andre says, we come here all the time. You're going to love this place. And their friend, I'm not sure what his name is, so I'm just going to call this feller Dinosaur Nugget.
Why dinosaur nugget?
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay.
So Dinosaur Nugget says, as long as it's not dinosaur-shaped nuggets and mac and cheese, I'm good.
Wait, did you say dinosaur?
Did you say dinosaur?
Sure.
Yeah, that's
Because that's a person.
Dinosaur.
Wait,
Not dinosaur.
I have a ball right now. Google Dinah Shore. I believe that may be Pauly Shore's niece.
I don't think it's Polly's niece, but I think it might be his
Who
aunt.
is Dinah Shore?
She was.
You
I
don't
think
know.
it's a real person.
She
It is, of
Dinah
course.
Shore. It used to be the
Who
Dinah
is it?
Shore show.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, you know Dinosaur.
Yeah, Dinah Shore.
Everybody
So
knows.
you didn't mean to do that just now.
No, dinosaur.
You were trying to say dinosaur.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
it sounded like dinosaur.
And this
But
is supposed to be the
dinosaur.
opposite day,
Yeah.
not
So,
synonym
but
day.
why are you calling this guy Dinosaur Nugget?
Because he mentioned dinosaur nuggets. Because he said, as long as it's not dinosaur nuggets and mac and cheese, I'm good.
Yeah, why would he think that it's dinosaur nuggets?
I don't know.
They make
But
them for
the bad
kids.
question is what's wrong with dinosaur nuggets and mac and cheese? That shit's the bomb.com.
Well, you're like, you like mac and cheese,
yeah.
but that's just a dumb joke to say dinosaur
I mean-
nuggets. I mean, for the show, not you.
I
You're just
live off
commenting on
that
what-
stuff.
You love nuggets. You never had a dinosaur nugget in your life. You've had chicken nuggets. You big
I
goofy.
live
Some
off
of them McDonald's
dinosaur-shaped
nuggets are 60 million years old. They could be dinosaur nuggets.
Oh, I see what you did. Yeah, so just McDonald's nuggets.
They're not old,
Yeah,
man.
they
They're
sit
so
around
old.
long.
They're
They don't
extinct.
decay.
They'll live forever.
They're prehistoric. All right, go ahead.
So dinosaur nugget or whatever your name is, you're a drizzling turd in the punch bowl, and you made the hate list.
Yeah, I don't know why I hit that. It goes on for a minute. Can you throw this in the trash can? I'll get it later. All right.
So then, about 28 to 29 minutes into the show, Carrie, Miranda, and Charlotte are having a picnic, and it's a pretty crummy picnic. These yuppies brought wine and cheese to a picnic.
What's wrong
So
with that?
hold
That's
on.
what you do.
Well, do these poor people know that you're supposed to bring KFC to a picnic?
Oh my gosh.
That's a must-have. You bring KFC to every picnic.
I didn't
You know
know-
why?
I
Because it's
didn't-
fried chicken, and everybody loves fried chicken.
Okay, not everybody. By the way,
Everybody loves fried
KFC is
chicken.
also coming out with a vegetarian chicken. It's non-meat chicken. Are you going to eat that too?
KFC, you're a drizzling turd in the punch bowl.
But no, listen, I like wine and cheese. I also like
Well,
KFC.
that's for a romantic picnic.
Sure, but weren't they on it? Was that not a romantic picnic?
No, it's just
it's
three
two,
friends.
Two girls.
No, it was Carrie, Miranda, and Charlotte. So there was three of them.
Three girls, and of course they're going to eat wine and cheese. That's what girls do in New York City.
You gotta eat KFC.
I'm gonna get you a cheese board one day. We need to do this a segment. Isaiah
Eating
eats
cheese?
a bunch of cheese,
Oh, yeah.
and we're gonna get brie. We're gonna get all kinds of
Gouda.
Gouda, blue cheese, all kinds of random cheeses. I'm gonna make you eat it. Okay,
Alrighty.
get ready for that. All right.
If you need a volunteer to go to Europe to secure some of these cheeses, I know some spots.
Did you find out who Dinah Shore was?
Yes, she's a TV personality. She's an actress and a singer. Wow. She was early into the talk shows and such.
Yeah, I thought that was a real name.
Yeah, she had the Dinah Shore show,
Okay.
the Chevy show. She's worked with Ed Sullivan,
Okay, all
Ryan
right.
Martin.
Flash forward a little bit to the end.
So Miranda and Charlotte get into a cat fight because Miranda confesses that she had sex with Shay. Mm-hmm. And Miranda gets mad and goes to walk away, but Carrie convinces her to stay, and then Miranda and Charlotte kiss and make up.
They mash mentions this time.
No, they don't mash. You know what I mean. They
Yeah. They just kissed on the lips.
No, they didn't kiss.
But they got along at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stayed friends.
And then at the end of the show, we see Carrie, and she puts on this big fancy necklace and says, "And just like that, I remembered how much I loved the last 15 years." And she's back in her and Mr. Big Man's apartment. And then the show ends.
Oh, okay. Now, you already told us the rating system is figure fours.
Figure fours.
How many figure fours does intern Isaiah give this episode? He said 3 out of 4. So this is the highest rated one so far. Episode number 6. How many do we have left? 4?
I think there's
3 more?
Yeah,
4
3.
more? 3 more. All right. Well, hang in there, Isaiah. Appreciate your book report. Clap for yourself. That was intern Isaiah Redneck Reviews. All right. Is he here? We got him?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. So this is my buddy. Let me introduce who's going to be zooming in right about now. So this is my best friend in Los Angeles. We did a movie called Into the Storm together. He's an actor. We also did... we had a little podcast for a minute called Brinkin' Duddies. Mm-hmm. We'd get together and get drunk and talk. And I love him. And when I was in L.A., we hung out. And this dude was best friends for a while. Well, I wouldn't say best friends. Very, very close to Louis Anderson, who just passed away. And he's going to zoom in and give us some stories about... Is he?
Yep. He's just showed up in the room.
Who's zooming? I'll tell you who's zooming. Kyle Davis. Hey, Kyle, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Johnny Five?
How you doing, man?
I'm just delightful. And yourself?
Good. One of the reasons I wanted to have you zoom in today is because I knew that you were good friends with Louis Anderson.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been really sad, I think, for a lot of people, because he touched a lot of people's hearts, honestly. I mean, you know, the comedian. Pretty much any comedian loves Louis Anderson. He was very similar from what I hear. I didn't know Bob Saget, but I know Bob Saget had a very big heart, loved everybody, would call and talk to you on the phone, give you anything you need. And that's kind of how, when I first moved out here in 1998 to Los Angeles, my friend in the building I lived in, his name was John as well. His name was John Quinlan, actually, if you're watching, buddy. I fell out of touch with him, but I don't know if he wrote for Louis or did something, but he was acquaintances with him somehow, or friends. And I remember Louis was having a party, and John was like, "Hey, Kyle, you want to come to this party with Louis Anderson?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, literally, I've done nothing. I just moved out here. And I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to meet a celebrity. This is so cool. I love Louis Anderson." So we go there, and it was like a smaller party. I remember there being probably 40 or 50 people there, but every famous comedian you would know. I think Carrot Top was there, Nick Swardstrom, all these people, because Nick Swardstrom is from Minneapolis, so is Louis. So they were that was his mentor as well. So I remember we went up there, and he had bottles of Cristal champagne, and I don't even know if I was 21 yet. Wow. Cristal champagne. I was like, that's $100 a bottle. I was just drinking glass after glass. I remember he introduced me to Louis. We kind of hit it off. We were talking, and I was giving everybody hugs, giving him hugs, and he's a hugger as well. I feel like bigger people, they just have the best hugs. I don't know if you've ever...
I'm going to start paying attention to that because... Yeah, well, ever since COVID, I stopped hugging as much, but I used to be a pretty good hugger. But yeah, I'm gonna start paying attention to that.
No, I think you're a good hugger too, but I feel like when you hug them, you just kind of sink in. I don't know, it's just a good warm feeling. That's why they call them bear hugs, because it's just a good feeling.
Yeah.
I don't. So he had the best hugs and just a warm heart, and I remember he I gave him my phone number because I was like, man, I want to get I was like, maybe you can like help me get an agent, manager, and blah blah blah. And needless to say, we ended up becoming really, really good friends, really close friends. And I started hanging out with him like 3 or 4 times a week. I'd go up to his house because he was a pretty famous person.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to go out anywhere because, you know, you go out, fans kind of bug you. So we'd always just sit up in his place and order pizza and just talk about life, man. And he would just try to like mentor me and be like, okay, Kyle, here's what you need to do. You need to get this agent over here. I need to get you this manager. And then you need I'll tell this one quick story too, really quick. So he had a pool up in his Doheny place. It was only about 3.5 feet deep.
Yeah.
Small little pool. We'd be out there. I mean, I guess you can't really say swimming because it's so shallow, but we'd be swimming or just hanging out, floating around. And then I remember I was kind of at the other edge of the pool, and he's like, Kyle, you're drowning. I'm going to save you. Like, what? What are you talking about, dude? He's like, oh, Kyle, I'm coming. And I was like, no. What?
Get away from me.
As fast as possible, like a big old shark is coming after me. It was just funny stuff like that. And
well, I mean, I know you guys hung out a while. You like to play poker. Didn't he like to play poker as well?
Yeah. So I have so many Louis stories, but he was like, hey, Kyle, I want to go and gamble at the casino. He's like, can you drive? And I was like, that's pretty far, man. And I was like, I don't really have any money either to gamble. He's like, I'll give you money and gas money. And I was like, okie dokie, let's go.
Yeah.
We drove up to that. What's that casino in Palm Springs? The Indian casino? Is it Chumash or?
It's not Pachanga, is it?
Oh, Pachanga. I think you're right. I think it's Pachanga.
Yeah.
Pachanga. So one day we just drove up there and he sat down. He loved video poker. That was like his favorite thing to play. So I remember he just had a stack of cash and he just like peeled off and gave me a couple hundred. He's like, okay, go gamble. Come back in a little bit or whatever. So let me remind you, this is a while ago. I had done like nothing. I was broke. So I remember I took one of the hundreds. I was like, I'm going to pocket that. That'll pay for it. And I took the other 100 and I put it in. I would gamble. Lost it. I came back. Louis had just hit a royal flush for $4,000.
Oh, wow.
So, I just stood there because I didn't want to ask him for money. I was just standing there. And he's like, what are you doing? He's like, did you lose the money already? I was like, yeah. He's like, well, I just won the royal flush. So he peeled off like $300 more. I, once again, put away a little bit. But since it was like free money, I was gambling a little higher than I should. I was going to like dollar machines and betting max spin to try to win a lot of money. So I lost it right away. And then I just walked around for a little bit because I didn't want to come back and annoy him, like just standing over his shoulder. Right. But eventually I came back because I was like, oh. And he's like, did you lose it already? And peeled off more money.
Wow,
I mean,
what a nice guy.
He probably gave me $1,000.
Wow.
And I kept about 500 of that. I told him that on the car ride home. But yeah, so I think he eventually left, and he probably left with like $2,000 up. And then we just drove home. That's like a good 2-hour drive. We were just sitting there chatting about blah blah blah. And now we'll get to the poker story. So yes, he had a lot of little poker gatherings at his house. A lot of comics would be there. We used to just sit out on his patio. Me and I brought my friend Devin there, and we would just sit out there. There'd be 6 or 7 of us and just shoot the shit and just play poker all night until the wee hours of the morning. And
I'm jealous because I never got to meet him. By the time I came to LA, it was 2000. He was already gigantic, famous. You know, what year are you talking about when you first met him? Like what year?
I met him in 98.
98?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I was just bummed because I heard about it a few days earlier that he was in the hospital and not feeling well. But I was like, I read about the cancer that he had, and I was like, oh, it's one of the most curable cancers, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. I think it's a blood disease.
Oh, is that what he had? I wasn't even aware. Okay.
So I heard about that, and then I was like, oh, he's going to be good. And I reached out to him on a text message and never heard back from him because then obviously he was not not doing well at all. And then I saw that Pauly Shore had tweeted out and tweeted out, I just said his family was nice enough to let me inside. I said my goodbyes, pray for him. He's still with us, but not much longer. And I was just like, I just felt awful. And I knew right away, I was like, oh, that's it. And I stayed up all night that night until like 5 a.m. and was drinking. And then I passed out and I woke up at like 8 a.m. because my kid had to go to school. And my wife told me, she's like, hey, Louis passed away.
Wow.
And it's a bummer. For the past couple of days, I just keep waking up and I'm like, man, he's really gone.
Yeah.
Never gonna see him again.
So,
the one good thing, get to always see his stuff on YouTube, Netflix. It's just always around. So
yeah, they were showing clips of him doing stand up, and I forgot he had one of the best stand up sets on a Tonight Show ever.
Yeah,
I mean, the first joke got such big applause and laughter that there was no way he could not do well after. I mean, he came out and he looks how he looks, he sounds how he sounds, and he said, "Sorry, I don't have a whole lot of time out here. I'm in between meals."
yeah.
And that just was like, and I was like, that is a perfect start, a perfect way to start a set, the perfect first joke for him. And
It's so, even to this day, it's known as one of the best comedy sets on the Tonight Show ever.
yeah.
I watched it 2 nights ago, like the night he passed away, and I was just dying laughing. He's
Yeah.
so
Everyone loves Louis Anderson. Everyone's coming out with their favorite Louis Anderson stories. I know you got some more in you. What can you tell me another Louis Anderson story?
Yeah, I have a lot more, but I'll tell this one because I just think it's fun. So I used to live in Hollywood, literally a block behind Hollywood Boulevard on Wilcox and Hollywood Boulevard. So he would come over, and on some of the rare occasions that we did go out to like go grab lunch, there was this one car wash. I forget, it might have been on Sunset, but there was like a burrito stand right next to it. I can't remember. Maybe it was in North Hollywood. But we were going over there and he picked me up, and I was like, Lou, just go, because this is before like GPS. I was like, just go down Hollywood Boulevard in this one way. It's quicker. And he's like, no. He's like, it's like, if I do that and we stop at a red light, people are going to recognize me. And I was like, no, because in me, I was like, you're famous, but you're not that famous. That's what I was thinking. And so he listened to me. Sure enough, we were the first car at a stoplight on Hollywood and Highland. This is before the complex. This is probably like 2002 or something like that. Stopped at the stoplight. Tourists are crossing the street. Next thing you know, hey, Louis Anderson, Louis. So literally the red light, people come up or taking pictures with them. And I was like, and he looked at me and was like, I told you. And don't get me wrong, he loved his fans, but he also loved, his privacy. And like for me, it felt really cool because I was like, oh shit, I'm with like a huge celebrity. They're taking pictures. I'd never been in that before. But he never took Hollywood Boulevard after that.
Yeah. Oh, that's great, dude. Thanks for zooming in, and thanks for telling me these amazing Louis Anderson stories. In case anybody's wanting to keep up with Kyle, where can people follow you and what's going on?
Oh, you can follow me on Facebook at Lil Kevin Ramus.
Mm-hmm.
Still have, that's my #1 page. You can follow me just on my personal page, Kyle Davis, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Shade Donkey.
Shade Donkey. Shade
like
Donkey.
Exactly. One word, but like a shade tree and then a donkey.
That's it.
All right. Thank you. Thanks, Johnny boy. Love you.
Thank
Alan.
you, Kyle.
Take another look and tell me that.
Hey there, are you a business owner? Do you have a product that you're trying to sell? Well, maybe I can help you. I've got over 350,000 followers across all my social media, and every episode of Country-ish we do gets thousands of views. So if you have a product that you want me to try on the show or to talk about, go to countryish.com, click on sponsorship, and maybe your stuff could be right here on my stuff.
Hey! That thing got a hybrid? Yeah. Cute! Come on! We're out of gas! Again?
Yeah, it's a hybrid. Sometimes you just gotta move on. All right, we're back. Love me some Kyle Davis. Yeah, he was also Little Kev, the mentally challenged white rapper on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I love the guy. He was my next door neighbor pretty much when I lived in L.A. And like me, he has a little acid reflux. So, in the I just know him. I'm used to it. But he was doing a lot of, that happens. I do it on this show all the time. So in case you're wondering, yes. And also, he is blind in one eye. He got jumped when he was younger. So in case there's people like, in the comments that are talking about that, he'll be the first to tell you.
One eye blind.
He'll tell you the whole story, yeah. He got beat up by like 6 guys one time when he was younger. So anyway, he's lucky to be alive, and I'm lucky to have him as a friend, Kyle Davis. All righty. Then, have we taken an ad break already? We did do that, right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did the ad break. But what we should also do is let people know. I do another podcast from time to time with my friend Jon Reep. It's called Heffern and Reep. And we go live every Monday night at 7:30 p.m. And we went live last night with another funny comedian named Alonzo Bowden, who was a winner of Last Comic Standing. And we got to talk about massage parlors. Check it out.
Have you guys, as a travel thing, have you ever traveled with a lacrosse ball in your computer bag and put that on the wall and you roll your back and you find the part that's a little tight with the lacrosse ball? Have you?
No, I did that
trick?
with a golf ball. I did it with a golf ball for my foot, though. I broke my
amazing.
foot, and part of the therapy was rolling my foot on top of a golf ball.
Oh, I haven't. No, Heffern or Alonzo. I haven't really traveled. If I have time on a Sunday or Saturday, if there's the one close by, I'll go get a massage. I used to get them all the time, but not so much therapy on myself. I haven't really tried the ball stuff, but
I am worried about going to a massage place. I am just convinced it'll be one of those rub and tug places, and it'll get raided while I'm in there. My luck isn't good enough to go to a random massage place.
Yeah.
Yep.
If the hours to the spot are super small on a sticker on the door, that's a legit place. If it's a big open sign, don't go in.
Big open sign and neon colored lights.
In the shade. Yeah. And then just watch videos on human trafficking, and you'll just go, I don't know, those places are open.
And that was Heffern and Reep. Check us out every Monday night live, heffernandreep.com. And might as well subscribe and share that one as well. All right, dude, it's time to give money away. Also, don't forget, crazy story about a man who fought off a bear in Florida. We're going to get to that at the end. But first, it's time to give money away. I got 3 residual checks sitting over here. Now, if you're just joining me for the first time, all right, number one, thanks for tuning in. I've done some acting in my time, been in some movies, been in some sitcoms, commercials, voiceovers, hosting, some adult films, all kinds of stuff that I've done. And when they air them, they have to pay you. They're called residual checks, and I made a game out of it, right? What I'll do is I'll open one of these checks. I'll let my man Sebastian here choose one at random. We got 3 sitting here. So I'm not going to pick it. He's going to pick it. He'll hand it to me. I'll open it. I'll tell you what it's for, how it's airing, and then Alan will put a phone number up on the screen. You start calling in, and then I'll take 3 callers, and the person with the closest guess to the amount of this residual check will win the check. I will literally sign it over to you and put it in the mail, and you will win the check, okay? It is a game. It is a game that we like to call
How much is that
Screen Actors Guild Residual Check. All right.
I'm gonna pick. I have 3 to choose from.
Yeah. Slide
I'm
it up.
going in the middle.
Okie dokie. All righty. Not opened. Don't know how much it is. What
Big
it's
money.
for,
Big money.
but we'll see. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the Country-ish squad do some in-house guessing first. They're not going to win the check. Don't worry. But they're going to guess. And then that will help you judge how you should guess. Check out my poker face, my poker face. And then that way you'll have an educated guess when you call in. All right, here we go. Okay.
Oh,
This is great.
oh, it's very high. Very entertaining.
All right.
I already got a few hints.
Okay. Well, listen. I've
Last
done all
time you
kinds
made-
of stuff.
Last time you made that face was $900 some.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I've given away, probably around $2,000 between 2 checks. One was 900 and something, one was 1,000 something. So you can win a lot of money. This is for one episode of Good Luck Charlie.
Oh,
Remember that show on the Disney Network? I did one episode, and the episode was called Blanky Go Bye Bye. And I played a goodwill worker. Speaking of goodwill
How about
hunting,
that?
isn't that funny?
yeah.
And they accidentally donated their blanket, and they wanted it back, and they had to go through me, the guy at the Goodwill.
I've seen this episode.
Yeah, and I
my
think
kids love this show.
It
Unfortunately,
was great. And I think my line was, once you donate something, you do not get it back.
Donate
It is mine. Yeah. So I was kind of a douche in this. Had butt sweats, my character. Anyway, one episode. This is for basic cable.
Ooh,
Okay.
what's that mean? Extended basic or basic?
This is basic cable. One episode. How much is the Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going basic cable.
Yeah.
Not even on satellite or streaming.
It's basic, dude.
Just a basic cable.
Yeah.
Like somebody stole it from the pole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
say-
I want you to think like that. Yes.
Somebody did steal it from the pole, so nobody really knew that they watched, and then they left it on and fell asleep.
Yeah.
Probably $1.25.
$1
25
and 25 cents.
Really?
Not bad, buddy. Pretty darn good.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Let's go to Elliot, who's can't wait. He's leaned in. He's right up on the mic like a good boy.
Well, I was wondering if you got that posterior hydrosis ever.
That's what it
taken
was.
care of.
Posterior hydrosis was the medical term for my butt sweats.
And
An
I'll tell you,
episode.
no,
He remembers that.
every penny in that check is because of me, because I played that thing on a loop on Disney just for you. Yes, sir. So God bless.
Well, then you probably know how much this check is. But yeah, here's another thing too. If you guys want to impact the game, just look up something I've been in. Right, been in lots of stuff, and watch it. And they'll have to pay me. You know, whether it's free or not, I don't know. But find something I'm in and watch it, and then we'll get more of these games, these checks, and we can play the game. How much?
$2.12.
$2.12.
Yes, sir.
You're winning.
Ooh, I'm a winner.
Isaiah, how much is this check?
I'm gonna go $1.12.
We have a new winner.
What?
Let's keep going. Sergeant Havaball.
I'm going to go 98 cents.
98 cents.
We have a new winner.
Wow.
All righty. So get that in your
They're-
head.
one of my favorite singers would probably be a good guess right now.
Yep. That would be a good one. Let's not say anything.
No.
The
Be my
Alan
favorite
Jackson, do
singers.
we have people in the bullpen?
Yes, we do.
Let's let them in the show and see if they can guess even better. Someone's going to win this check. Hi, Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
Jamie.
Oh, Jamie, do me a favor. I can hear me in your background. Can you pause or mute whatever it is you're watching us on so I can talk to you clearly, please?
I got you.
Thank you, Jamie. Now, Elliot, why did you freak out?
She's the one that put your thing together today. Your what's that TV stand over there?
She was here. She
Yes.
put up the stand. Oh,
Yes.
well, see, that's kind of inside baseball a little bit.
No, so
Well, Jamie, thank you. It was nice to meet you today. This is friends of Elliot. We don't know. We don't screen the calls.
and
It's-
Isaiah, she loves worships Isaiah.
And Isaiah.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. Look, take it easy, guys. I just
Sorry.
met her. But she did a good job putting together this little TV stand over here. So thank you, Jamie. Where you calling in from?
Hickory.
Oh, you're right in Hickory, huh? The Alan Jackson. Is there that intense music playing
I'm
underneath?
sorry, I forgot
we talked
about
about
that.
this.
Yes, we did. I forgot.
It's okay.
It's the music.
Yeah, we like to have, as people are guessing, you know, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Yes.
The intense music
Yes,
playing
I feel
in the
very
background.
intense right now.
Jamie.
This is it.
All right. Have you seen the show Good Luck Charlie?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now, what do you do for a living, Jamie?
I'm a consultant.
Okay. Okay, she's a consultant.
And assembly required.
An assembly
required consultant.
Person who assembles things.
Yes.
Pleasant lady. And from Hickory, Jamie?
Yes.
Born and raised? Okay. What high school did you go to?
Actually, I was born and raised in West Coast.
Okay, I was incorrect. All right, Jamie. Not from Hickory, but currently in Hickory. What part of the West Coast? It's pretty long, the coast of the west of
Colorado.
Colorado. Actually, not on the West Coast. FYI, it is in the middle of the country. No coast at all.
No, no
Colorado,
coast.
no
A lot of Tetons.
Not until the big earthquake.
Yeah, no coast. Maybe when it was Pangea. All right, Jamie. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual, Jack?
I'm going to go with $3.42.
$3.42. Put her on hold, the Alan Jackson. This is where it pays off to pay attention.
The clues.
To the in-house guessing. Because had she paid attention, she would have seen the trend of where it ended up and where it started. And she went the other way.
She went the other way.
Okay.
She liked the show better than
possibly she was behind, and it's a
Well,
little
you told her to
delay.
turn it down,
Yeah,
right?
it's a delay. All right. Thank you for your call, Jamie. We got 2 more callers. The Alan Jackson. I love the music.
Yeah.
Let the next person in, and let's find out. Hi, Jon Reep. Who am I talking to?
This is Mike.
Mike from
Hickory.
Mike from Hickory. Woo,
We've never had Hickory callers.
2 Hickory callers.
Normally it's Oregon,
what,
Montana.
Are there toll charges again? You just 1-800-COLLECT. Mike, Mike from Hickory. What do you do, buddy?
I am an inspector.
Oh, are you a private inspector or a public inspector?
I inspect beds.
What do you say?
He said he's the person who inspects the underwear at number 13, and he put the little tag in the back.
You got all that?
Yeah.
From
all that,
whatever
yeah.
he just
Well, I just
mumbled.
made it all up because I didn't hear it either.
Mike, what do you inspect? And speaking to the microphone or the receiver, please.
I inspect upholstery.
Upholstery. Oh, okay. I see. So you're in the furniture business, possibly. Hickory was once the furniture capital of the world. Mike inspects upholstery. Do you watch Disney shows?
Every now and again.
What high school did you go to?
One in Wisconsin.
All these people
transplants
coming into Hickory, taking our upholstery jobs and consulting jobs from the west coast of Colorado and Wisconsin.
They didn't even bring no damn cheese.
Yeah, I was just in Wisconsin, by the way. What part of Wisconsin, Mike?
The Milwaukee area.
Milwaukee.
The Milwaukee area. I flew into Milwaukee, rented a car, drove to Lake Geneva. Are you familiar with these areas?
Yeah, that's actually the town I went to high school.
Okay. Well, I want you to guess, Mike from Wisconsin, upholstery inspector from Hickory. How much is this Screen Actors Guild residual check?
I'm going with a quarter.
Quarter.
1 quarter.
1 quarter.
25 cents. All right, Mike. Not a bad guess. It's not exactly right. And we have one more person who could guess better than you, possibly, because it wasn't exactly right. Good guess, though. Put him on hold, the Alan Jackson, and let the next person into the room. And let's find out. Hi, Jon Reep here. Who am I talking to?
You're talking with David.
David. David's my middle name, and that's a fact.
Heck yeah, it's a good name. A good name.
Jonathan David Reep is my
Good
full
Bible
name.
name. Good,
That's right.
solid Bible name.
Biblical. David, where are you calling in from? Don't say Hickory.
No, listen to me. Now, I'm calling from Peru, Indiana, but I'm sitting right here with Danny Jackson, the one that does all your artwork now.
Oh, hey, Danny Jackson. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, Danny Jackson's a Patreon supporter and a damn good artist. And
he's my best friend.
And he's your best friend, David. I knew that. I was quizzing you. Well, David, what do you do for a living?
I run a pizza store, pizza place.
Oh, yeah. What's the name of it?
It's My Pizza My Way in Peru, Indiana.
My pizza, my way.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
That sounds like Frank Sinatra would enjoy this
Yep.
pizza.
That's what I was going to. Right
Was
there.
it? Yeah.
I was thinking Elvis.
I eat it my way. I slice it up. I fold it less. I put it in. I chew it up. Okay.
Ate it.
What's your favorite?
That's a win.
Go ahead, David. You'll eat it your way. Yeah?
$1.41.
$1.41. The pizza?
The
whole pizza?
No. I think he went straight to his guess.
Oh, he went to the guess.
I did.
David, who works at a
right.
pizza place, who's best friends with Danny Jackson, calling in from Peru, Indiana, guessed $1.42. Not bad. Put him on
41. Let's don't get us penny off.
My apologies. My apologies.
Not a penny off.
My apologies, David. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put you on hold. I'm going to hand the check off to my runner, my intern, Sergeant Havelball, ex-military. Get stuff done quickly. He's going to hand it to the Alan Jackson, my producer. He's going to crunch the numbers, right? He's going to put it into a spreadsheet and figure out exactly, work the algorithm, find out exactly the algorithm.
I like it.
Yeah,
I got it.
And
I got it. I mean,
out who won. Right. I think that would be a funny meme.
Yeah.
Like, if you think about it, Al Gore takes credit for inventing the internet.
Yeah.
And what is the internet but algorithms?
Let's make it tonight.
Algorithms.
Let's get on memecreator.com.
He can't even dance. Have you seen him trying to
he's
dance?
a bad dancer.
All right. The Alan Jackson.
Yes, we have a winner.
Oh, boy.
And I will bring them into the show now.
All right. Can't wait to find out who won. And let's bring them on. Anytime we'll find out. We'll get more information. We'll see if we can get them exactly right.
All right.
Hi, Jon Reep here. Who's this again?
This is Mike.
Mike, congratulations, dude. Your guess was the closest one. You won the check, but you're not exactly right. What was his guess?
It was 25 cents.
Wow.
Wow, 25 cents.
25 cent was the closest.
Should have went with our famous rap singer.
That's right. You were going to say 50
cent.
All right. So why don't we do this, Mike? If we take your guess, 25 cents, and we add famous rapper 50 Cent to that, how much you got?
75 cents.
75 cents.
Those algorithms coming in.
Right.
There.
Now what I want you to do is minus Dale Earnhardt's number.
Ooh.
And then what do you got? Oh, he's listening.
75 minus 8 is...
Nope. Dale Earnhardt, not Dale Earnhardt Jr., Dale Earnhardt.
Senior.
What was his number?
So minus 3.
Minus 3. 75 minus 3 equals?
72.
72. That's right. 70. Congratulations. $72 is exactly right. I'm going to put my finger next to this number so you know that you're
72 cents.
You're going to get a check in the mail from me signed over to you for 72 cents. And me and my buddy Sebastian have one question for you. What are you going to do with all that cash?
I bubble gum.
Buy bubble gum. You might get one slice of Bazooka Joe.
Bazooka Joe, you can get it.
You might get that. All right,
If you're
so
in
what I
Hickory.
need you to do now, Mike, I need you to go to countryish.com, go to the contact section, send me an email, all right, and let me know what your address is, and remind me of the amount of the check. And then I will have my intern, Elliot, over here, get this check out in the mail to you ASAP. And not only that, we're going to give you a dang, hang on, I'll show you what it is. I'll give you one, too, because you got beer over there.
Yeah.
Look at this. You're going to get a Country-ish koozie along with the check. Huh? Isn't that something, Mike?
That's awesome.
All right,
Add it to the 3 I do.
Congratulations, my friend, and hope to see you next week. All right, hang up on him, the Alan Jacks. I'm tired of these people taking my money all the time. Nickel and diming me is what they're doing.
Literally,
nickel and dime at a time.
Quartering you.
Well, look, we've done an hour and 22 minutes, and we haven't even got to one of my favorite segments yet. You know, there's a lot of negative things going on in the news, Sebastian. You know,
A lot of
this.
stuff.
I'm talking a lot of politics stuff, a lot of pandemic stuff. We don't like to mess with that. We like to find the happy-go-lucky weird things that fall through the cracks. My friend Justin Clyde Williams.
Breaking stories of crimes committed you never do. Mind your P's and Q's or they'll cover you. The town may be small, but the news is huge.
All right, dude. This happened in your state.
Yes.
This was in Florida. And crazy video. Shows a Florida man fighting off a bear with his own hands. His bare hand. Oh, wait a minute. You know what we forgot to do? Were you supposed to sing a song?
Do you just want me to wait till the end to break it out?
Maybe we'll do it in the
closing.
Yeah, possibly.
Alrighty.
I've skipped over that. Or maybe we'll save it for next time. Does it matter what episode you do this on?
No, it doesn't matter.
We'll save it for next time.
Okay.
You got 3 more things to review, right?
Yeah.
All right. So next week, Isaiah's going to sing for us.
Singing debut?
Yeah.
Yeah, my singing debut.
So, all right, but let's talk about this crazy Florida man who fought off a bear. All right, so I say we just watch the video and let's react to it and go around the room and talk about this. Check this out.
I can't check my beer! Oh my God!
Look at it.
Oh my God, that's my home. That's my city.
Daytona Beach, dude. Oh, listen to the sound of that. How vicious that thing sounds. It's worse in slow motion.
I know, yeah.
That sounds like Godzilla. I mean, that is terrifying. This dude is a damn hero, though. I want this guy in my corner, no matter what. Look, he didn't hesitate for a second. All right, pause at the Alan Jackson.
It didn't even affect him. He looked like it was every day in Daytona.
I didn't know there were bears in Daytona Beach.
Okay, I thought you were gonna. There's a lot of black bears in Florida.
Oh, why they gotta be black, dude?
Because
Why can't they just be regular bears?
Because the brown ones don't come down that far.
Okay.
They going the other way.
So I didn't know this.
There's a lot of black bears in Florida.
I mean, I knew Florida, but not Daytona Beach.
But Daytona Beach, I don't know. That's weird. There's no trees in Daytona. I mean, it's not.
So that's
It's
bizarre
weird.
right
That's
away.
bizarre
Out
right
the
away.
gate, black bears in Daytona Beach. Okay, and this guy didn't hesitate. So apparently there was this little puppy.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw the
so
puppy.
His little dog was hanging out in this looks like a back patio screened-in area.
Yeah.
With a baby gate.
A baby gate. Yeah, I
did you see
noticed that too.
By the way, baby gates don't keep out black bears.
Evidently.
Or
we've seen-
cubs.
No.
Maybe babies, but not bears. Maybe puppies. But that didn't stop the bear. But yeah, this dude didn't hesitate. Went right in. That's how much he loves his dog.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how I would
what,
react.
I was going to ask you, what would you have done? You'd probably
I don't know.
You probably jumped up on the thing. Would you not?
I would have said, honey, a bear ate the dog. I don't know what I would have done. I'd like to think I would have done what this guy did, but you don't really know until fight or flight moments happen.
You ever had a rat run in front of you and you jump up on the counter and scared?
No, I've freaked out. Like I'd be like, oh, well.
This is
look, I don't like snakes.
100. Oh well, that's 100 times worse. This bear.
Yeah. So I probably would not have been as heroic as this guy. Yeah. What would you guys have done in this situation?
Well, before I say what I would have done, can we play the video one more time?
Sure.
Because people are saying on Facebook that they didn't see it.
Oh, yeah,
They said
let's play
audio,
it again.
no video.
All right, play it again, the Al Jackson.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I can't check my beer! Are you here? Oh my God!
Here it is in slow motion.
You see the little guy. He comes over the gate.
Trying to take the puppy. He grabs the puppy, pushes the bear out, blocks it with a bucket and a bench. And the bear leaves. Oh, this thing's vicious. Have you seen that movie, The Revenant?
Yeah, with Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
And he fights off that bear.
That's what he should have done. If Leonardo DiCaprio had a bucket and a bench.
If he had a good bench like that from Big Lots, he would have had it.
Yeah, that's one of them rocking benches too. Yeah, that's I mean, and those look heavy. He moved it with one arm fast.
Yeah.
After he pushed a bear out of the doorway, hit it with the bucket, pulled the bench. This guy's a hero. This guy needs to be in the MMA. I want to see him fight frickin' I don't know who's that wrestler you were talking about, or a doll.
Oh, Kota Ibushi. Oh, he would kick Kota Ibushi's butt.
Right. That is insane. So they didn't. What would you have done, dude, in this situation?
I'm not sure. I'd probably just be like a Mongo in Blazing Saddles when he knocks out that horse.
Yeah, right.
Trying to like knock him out.
Yeah.
Pow.
What about you, Elliot?
I don't know. I've always wanted to fight a bear ever since Brad Pitt got killed by one at the end of Legends of the Fall.
Well, I've seen you with your shirt off. And I feel like if a bear...
You're fighting the bear every night.
It would try to get behind.
Thanks for that image.
You know what I mean?
You talk about the bear necessities, huh?
Well, that's what they call big, hairy, gay dudes. They call them bears.
Bears.
Yeah. So I feel like that would fit in for you.
I have an idea.
Right. Yeah.
I think we need to take him and get him waxed, like Steve
that would be a
Carell
good
and
segment.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
Oh, that would be good. Would you be down for that? For a
No,
segment?
I would not.
Pencil you in for that.
Pencil you in.
Sounds good. I looked at some of the comments on this video on YouTube, and one person wrote, "Florida man, I was just attacked by a bear." The bear says, "I was just attacked by a Florida man.
Yeah.
It was even scarier than I expected." There are some really good comments on this video. I looked at some of them. One guy wrote, "CNN, this just in. A white man attacks a bear that identifies as a puppy." If anyone could, it would be a Florida man. He went for the leg sweep.
Yeah.
And he blocked the path. This dude should be in MMA. Did you notice that? If you play it again, this dude, he kind of went for the legs. Although I think he was trying to save his puppy and leg sweep the bear at the same time. Now watch this. Let's watch this again and listen to it. Boom. Leg.
Straight on, yeah.
I don't think he was thinking anything. I think he was just
He
get
just
my
reacted.
dog and get this bear and block it. Good instincts, man. We got to find out who this dude
And
is.
if a bear can climb a tree, could he not climb over the bench?
Well, I think he was so terrified of this man.
Yeah, the Florida man got him.
Florida man.
And I've
got
been
him.
around a lot of Florida men. They
Yeah.
scare me.
That dude, I mean, he's probably a tall guy. He's wearing a construction neon yellow shirt. And those guys don't play.
They don't play.
I mean, this bear's probably had some experiences with some angry construction guys.
Probably was some John Denver playing in the background we didn't hear.
John Denver. Possibly. Yeah. But yeah, this dude is a hero. I want to find out, when's the next time you're going to Daytona
I'm
Beach?
going to go down soon to see this guy. If we can get this guy's information, I'll go by his house.
Someone find out who this dude
If
is.
it's in Daytona Beach.
One of
he's
my
gotta be
crack
close.
research interns over here. I need you to get on this.
All
Find
righty.
out who this man is. I want him to zoom into the show. Can you get on that for me?
On it.
Yes, sir.
I'm on it. I love it. All right, listen. Daytona Beach.
Yeah.
The town. But the news is huge. All righty, folks. I had a good time up in here today. Hope you did. Hope you hit the share button. Don't forget to come see me live out there on the road. I'll be in Walhalla, South Carolina Friday. I'll be in Shelby, North Carolina Saturday. And then after that, I'll be in Albany, New York. I'm everywhere, dude. All my tour dates are at countryish.com. Click on tour dates, and let's do final thoughts before we end this show. Sebastian, I'll start with you. Anything that you forgot to say or want to say, or any corrections that need to be made?
No, we've bared through this, bore through it. Is that the boring? Huh? Is that how you say the conjugated verb?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, we barely made it through.
Barely.
Lots of fun bear jokes in there. Thank you.
Yep.
Elliot, I know you're chomping at the bit.
Oh. Well, you had asked about the Joe Exotic billboard
Yes.
earlier. Okay, he was transferred from FMC Fort Worth to Federal Medical Center in Butner in North Carolina.
Joe Exotic, the guy from the Tiger King,
the
is
same.
now in North Carolina.
Indeed he is.
How the hell and why the hell
Health
did that happen?
reasons.
And why is he on a billboard?
I'll be in Butner tomorrow if we can arrange a visit.
Where's Butner?
Near Raleigh.
So he's in Raleigh, pretty
Close,
much.
Yeah.
Well, what's he doing on a billboard in Newton?
People are supporting him in Newton because we love Joe Exotic, and we're standing behind him.
Well, if he can be on a billboard, I can be on a billboard.
Let's get it done.
Well, that could be arranged. Our good friend Mark Scarberry, who we would all like to wish a very happy birthday to, he works at Home Depot, and he said that they would sponsor it.
Okay. Well, let's hold his feet to the fire.
Okay, I'll do
If
so.
Home Depot will pay for a billboard, I'll be on it.
Sounds good.
Thank you, Mark.
Yes, Mark
Thank you,
Scarberry.
All right, let's go to.
I'm so sorry, and we would like to.
I can't read your face because you're wearing my face.
Yes, sir.
So I can't figure you out.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, we would also like, since you gave us such a back-breaking workload, to welcome our fourth intern, Zach Hamilton, the young man that has called in several times with the infant brother.
Okay.
You know, the homeschooled.
Yes.
Yes, and
what do you mean, new intern?
You
take
said
him
that
here.
You said that it was okay to give him some responsibilities.
Yes.
which we did.
And what is his responsibility?
Helping with the small town news stories. For now.
Very good.
Yes, but a phone does not come with the job, Zach. I'm sorry.
That's right. No, look, everybody can help out with the small town news. If you see a crazy, funny story and you think it would be perfect for this segment, by all means, go to Country-ish Podcast Facebook page. And Isaiah, who checks that, will let me know about it. You guys will get on it. Thank you very much. Isaiah?
Two things. Happy birthday, Mark Scarberry. And, huh?
We said that one already.
I know, but I wanted to say.
Yeah, let me do it too.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Mark Scarberry.
Happy birthday, Mark.
And then the second thing is, at the top of the show, Will Enlow, I guess that's how he pronounces his last name, left a good comment, and he said, I had to fight off a wild animal once. Her name was Vicky, and she was a redhead.
Oh, yeah. Wow. That's a good one. Thank you, William. I don't think I've ever had to fight off an animal. I've run from dogs. They're like stray dogs in the neighborhood when I was growing up. There was one called Moose, and we used to say Moose is on the loose, so he'd get away and terrify the neighborhood. But I never got attacked by a wild animal. But maybe people in the comment section will let Sergeant have a ball. Final thoughts.
Only thing I was going to say is cheers. I'm going to finish this up and be safe going home.
There we go. All right. For the Alan Jackson. For Sergeant have a ball. For Elliot the intern. For intern Isaiah. For Sebastian. My name is Jon Reep. Bicycle.
Well, life on the farm is kind of laid back, but I wouldn't know that I'm from a cul-de-sac. Don't chew tobacco and I don't smoke crack. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, a simple kind of life never did me no harm, but I do know a guy with only one arm. Keep your fancy smartphones and your self-parked cars. Thank God I'm country-ish. Well, I got a podcast that'll make you giggle. It ain't number one, it's right in the middle. The town's not big, but it ain't too little. It's time for country-ish. Go on, you.
Hey everybody, it's me again. I just want to say thank you for listening or watching this podcast. You know, we couldn't do this without supporters like you. Oh wait, are you not a supporter? Well, you could be. It's real simple. Go to countryishpodcast.com. Click on the word support. That will take you to our Patreon page. That's our support page. And from there, you can support us many different ways. There's different levels. You got $5 and up. You got Pewter Pro, Rhinestone level, Executive Zirconia, all the way up to Platinum Elite. And all of them come with different rewards. We're talking hats, t-shirts, ginger beard masks, even be a guest on the show. You got to check out our Patreon page. Go to countryishpodcast.com, click on support, and thank you. Yeah, see, here's the check right here. Hit that share button. If you haven't done it, now's a good time. The show's over. Might as well hit the share. Here's the check. I'm going to go ahead and endorse it to, what was his name, Mike? Mm-hmm. Huh?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to put my name on it. Paid to the order of Mike. Mike, don't forget to send that email. And I'm going to get this check, 72 cents. It's coming your way, buddy.